Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video, honey. Let's get into it because we're gonna talk about Cardi B. She's bragging about cooking for her man, Stefon Diggs, and she's showing what she prepared for him. But we know that she can't cook to save a life, so we know that she hired someone to cook for the man. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not, but I mean, she needs to be honest. But first, there is a troll in the comment section, honey, and you know, we love to get down into the troll comments. So, Herbert Freeman 3767 said, "Girl, please." Okay, so he's gay. "Find more content also. Tory Lanez lost another appeal." That's exactly what he said. Tory Lanez lost another appeal. Why don't you make a video about that? ? Because evidently he and I, Herbert and I, signed a contract, but that I don't know about, but he evidently knows about that contract. So I'm not talking about what he would like to see me talking about. Okay? So, self-hugging jacket situation going on here. Okay? Now, he further states, "You think he's innocent, right? ? Why the court's 12 jurors, Megan, Stallion, he has that spelled correctly, 3 appeal judges don't agree with you?" Self-hugging jacket situation here. Self-hugging jacket situation here. Because I guarantee you, anyone who keeps up with my channel knows for a fact, at no point in time have I ever declared Tory Lanez innocent in the case of Megan Thee Stallion. But knowing that so many of Cardi B's fans are special needs, I understand the disconnect. When I say some things, they're not going to get it because they're special needs. What I said is that I don't believe Tory Lanez got a fair trial because a lot of evidence were not used in the case. If there were 3 DNAs on the gun, why was it that Tory Lanez's DNA was the only one that was brought up? Tory Lanez's case is something that is even used in college as a case study, and the professors and the law students and I shares the same insight. But you're slow. You're a self-hugging jacket situation, and even though I'm repeating everything I said before, you're still not gonna get it. And that's okay. Moving on. So you guys know Stefon Diggs' team had his big win. And you guys know that every time, since of lately, Cardi B hasn't been going to the games. And this time around, she said when he comes through the door, she's going to give him the biggest kiss. And she's making him pork chops, a cake, this, that. And she has everything spread out, and she was showing him eating. She was showing the meal that she prepared for him. But if the girl could not do chicken wing, I very much doubted that she did any of this. I think if she did, she got some help from a good friend. So we're going to take a look at that clip together, shall we? And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
I cannot wait to see him. As soon as he come right out that door.
Yeah.
As soon as he come in that fucking door. Come on now.
You better make my bro a good meal.
I'm making him some pork chops.
Yeah.
Baked potatoes. Greens. I'm baking him a cake. All that. Where to my mother? I'm making his bed. All that shit.
That's got a long way to go. How old is that? But when we said it's like 12, oh, you're that's the difference.
So, There you have it, guys. Miss Wap. You know, this is reckless behavior on the internet. Let me explain why this is reckless behavior. Did we see Cardi B going all out for her husband like this? She had a few attempts and a few things. These bike men are so freaking annoying. She had a few attempts at a few things, but every time it would turn out horribly wrong. In my opinion, chicken wing is just one of the easiest things that anyone can prepare, and she got it wrong quite a few times. But maybe she has been taking cooking lessons or something. I very much doubt it. I do believe someone helped her prepare this meal. But it's kind of sad to see that she has this effort for a man who is a community penis, and she never had such effort for her husband, even though her husband was out there, but he wasn't so much out there. Like Stefon Diggs makes Offset looks like a choir boy. I kid you, absolutely not. Offset looks like a choir boy. He looks like a saint when compared to Stefon Diggs. I don't know. Maybe they had an orgy after all of that meal. But anywho, it looks like that's their lifestyle. I'm just saying. It looks like that's their lifestyle. And as you guys have heard, allegedly, both Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, but they were allegedly smashing the chef. Let's make the record clear. The chef is a female. Allegedly, because we really don't know her, so we have to use allegedly. She looks like a woman though, and we heard that he allegedly paid for her BBL and everything. So, you know, and we saw the text messages of her demanding the money to start up her business. But not to worry, once they go to court, she's gonna get that money, and we're gonna hear about the settlement that he has to pay that woman, because that woman has a ironclad case against Stefon Diggs. And I love that for her. I honestly do. But anywho, guys, let me know what else you'd like to hear me talk about, and I'll gladly oblige. So sit tight. We have more videos coming up, and be sure to watch that video that I did before this about Sky Jackson baby daddy being sentenced to 21 to 26 years behind bars on felony charges. The guy has a record longer than any school register. It's not funny. It's definitely not funny. Young men need to make better decisions for themselves. These shortcuts, they give you a lot of shortcuts to a lot of unpleasant places. And when you're locked away in confinement and the harsh, environment of a prison, you will realize how much freedom you had and how many resources you had available to you if only you were willing to just put in a little work. If you have to flip them burgers for a little while, you flip them burgers for a little while, and you keep upgrading yourself, work hard, make the sacrifices, stay out of trouble, because 21 to 26 years behind bars, that is crazy for a youngster. That is crazy. You're missing out everything. And you have a child. He was abusive to Sky, telling her to drink bleach, allegedly, based on the report that she filed against him, and she got a restraining order against him. He has done multiple things. He was supposed to show up in court, never appeared in court because he thinks he runs the city, evidently, but the full force of the law has caught up with him. So you guys, please check out that video. Show your girl some love. Let me know what else you'd like for me to talk about, providing that in your head you don't think that we have a contract wherein you come in my channel and tell me what to talk about in a shady, disparaging manner. Learn some manners. I didn't culture you. So I'm entitled to talk about any boy or girl on here. And if I talk about my mother and myself on my channel, I can talk about anyone, okay? My mother is 6'6", even though sometimes it feels like she's right beside me. And I think she is. The soul never dies. But I'm going to say, if you think that you and I have a contract that's legally binding, we don't. My OGs, they are the only ones who have such entitlement of video recommendations. So you trolls, the more you come at me, the more I come for Cardi B. So bring it on.